Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the escape beat. Just kick it.
Just kick it.
Just kick it. Yeah. What's up? Hey, beautiful people. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to an all new episode of Point of View. We've got a fun show for y'all today. And before we get started, let's give a warm welcome to our girl, Miss Ree. Hey.
Thank you.
Glam by Ree if you're nasty.
Okay.
Well, coming up on today's show, find out why Chris Brown is taking legal action to protect his name. And how did Martin Luther King's daughter and Sexy Red get into it? Of all people. Well, later, you don't want to miss Girlfriend's Guide and Unpopular Opinions, so grab a seat, take off your shoes. This is POV. Honey, Chris Brown is taking a stand. His legal team announced a $500 million defamation lawsuit against Apple and Warner Bros. Over their documentary, Chris Brown, A History of Violence. The lawsuit claims the film spreads false allegations of sexual assault and witness tampering, which is accusations that were dismissed in court. Chris says his fight about protecting the truth, and he's pledging to donate part of the settlement to survivors of sexual abuse. Why they won't leave this man alone?
I don't know why they won't leave my man alone.
That's your man.
My man.
Yeah.
I don't know why. You know, like, it's one thing if it was true, but it says that it got dropped.
Dismissed in court.
So now he needs to get every penny
For sure.
that he's asking for because
For sure.
500
yes,
million.
For sure.
already for domestic violence. This has followed him forever since the Rihanna situation.
Yeah.
Now you want to put sexual assault.
That's crazy.
This could literally end him.
Yeah. It can be like a Trey Songz situation.
Yeah, I don't think it would end him, but I do think that it will be another like big thing in his career,
Yeah.
like what happened with Rihanna. It's very sad. Like I feel like the media right now is just like taking like any angle that they can get and trying to pin anything on anybody just to see like, oh well, can I get away with this?
Right.
Like, can I get away with this story? Is he gonna come after me, or is he just gonna say, you know what, let him have it, let him talk.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right.
worried about that. I'm doing this over here, but
I know that
No.
we covered him a couple of months ago when he did his tour in
Yes.
Africa, and that was a
Yeah.
huge thing. So to my understanding, this came after.
Correct.
So this is recent.
yes.
Okay.
So it's like right when he do his thing and he shows that he's still the man, which he has already shown that all over the years, then someone will come and say that. That's ridiculous.
I love your admiration for him.
Yeah. Thank you.
So if y'all don't know, Bree said that as her man. Love
Her man, her man.
Well, listen, I know that he has a history of domestic violence, obviously stemming from the whole Rihanna situation. But I think it's an anonymous dancer that was with him.
Okay.
Is that how this all
I saw
came
that
about?
it said anonymous, but I did see where it says that it was text message of her trying to be with him. So it's like, what? You got to make it make sense.
Now, when do we draw the line? And maybe this is like outside of our warehouse because we're not legal folks, right?
Yeah.
We don't have a degree in that.
Yeah.
But all of these people coming out with different types of sexual allegations, and I know I usually side with the victims, but at what point do we force them to come out and share their identity if this is going to be damaging someone else's reputation?
I think that if you can damage my reputation and I got to be on the public, why you can't say it with your whole chest and your whole face?
Exactly.
Why you got to hide if I can't
Exactly.
hide?
Don't throw the rock and hide your hand.
And you lied?
Yeah.
No.
That's the same thing with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Right? We talked about that a couple of months, not even a couple of months, like a couple of weeks ago. About the person that accused him in a whole, part of that whole Diddy situation.
Now, we don't know.
You know what,
Sure.
Juna? I felt like it was something brewing. What you say?
What was going on with Mr. Jay-Z, Mr. Jigga Man himself? We don't know about that. But as far as Chris Brown goes, I do feel like he has had like this like accusations put on him ever since the Rihanna situation. Like, I feel like anybody he comes across, if he denies a woman, she's going to automatically like come after his career. You know what I'm saying? Because she's going to feel rejected. But it's also like, girl, sit down. Like, why you can't take rejection?
Right.
So how should he overcome this? I mean,
what you mean get his check
Get that
and keep on doing what he
$500
doing?
outside of that, like if this is going to continue to follow him, the whole Rihanna situation, we've talked about
there's nothing
that.
he could do about that.
There's nothing
really
he
and
can do
truly.
about
There's
that.
nothing.
Really and truly, because people are gonna, once people put you in a category in the entertainment world, that's really where they identify you.
Just like Jonathan Majors, y'all can't stand that man.
You know, I don't really
Why your
have
voice
too,
went higher?
because I don't have too much to say about him. You know, I don't really have too much to say about him. I don't know enough about him, you know, but I have followed Chris Brown for a long time, like since the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
Really and truly, like most of us, you
Yeah.
know, we watched him grow up. So it is sad to see what he went through with Rihanna and how it's carried on this many years, but also like we were not there.
We weren't.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know what triggered who to do what when they had that incident. So it's like if that was dropped and we moved on from that, like let's stop trying to put this man down. He is doing his thing.
And we're gonna be there to fight y'all.
Yes,
You
I
know
am.
what? Well, let's just pray that Chris keeps on running it. Give him his coins, okay?
Exactly.
Speaking of running things, let's jump into this next topic where it's sexy. It's sexy. Okay, sexy red is
How would you share that sexy?
Listen, that's what she said. Okay, so Sexy Red is facing backlash after reposting Hush Junie, an AI-generated image of herself and, you guessed it, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. himself,
child.
holding hands, child. So Dr. King's daughter, Bernice, called the post distasteful, disrespectful, highlighting her father's legacy and the sacrifices he made for civil rights. Now, this tickles me because her response. Did y'all see the response?
Yes, I actually
What's,
did.
to tell the people who, for the people who didn't see it, what
She said something along the lines of, you know, you right. It's on the screen. What did it say?
What she said?
Oh my God, I can't remember what she
You
said.
ain't wrong.
You ain't wrong. That's what she said.
You ain't wrong.
You ain't wrong. My bad. She apologized. She didn't snap back. She didn't get sassy.
Right.
I really commend her for that because
Yeah.
some people would have, you know, had a
She
little.
could have said, "Girl, shut up."
Yeah, she could
You know,
have.
like she could have really took it there, but
Yeah.
okay, we proud of her for responding like that. Now, y'all, this picture, I'm sorry, this picture is
Why
quite funny.
would you share you?
Because
and
she's an
Martin Luther
entertainer. Like we have to,
I
out of
don't
respect, I understand. I respect for MLK. I totally understand how it was perceived as disrespectful. Also, when you look at entertainers, these are entertainers. That's just like somebody really that's just like a comedian making a joke about Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different levels when you're in the entertainment industry. So like we can't hate Sexy Red, you know, for posting this. Can we be a little bit disappointed that she didn't do better? But also, it's Sexy Red. Like, what do you expect?
I
Sexy
don't
Red.
care if it was sexy black. Okay.
Okay.
You know what,
Sexy
No, ma'am.
Black.
No,
All right.
ma'am. Martin Luther King needs to be off limits.
I
period.
agree.
This is not a joke from an.
So she could have did Obama, and you would have been okay.
No.
No.
None of.
No, okay,
No,
no.
no
I think
real
it's
ones
the
you can do.
context of how the picture is perceived. They're holding
Yes.
hands,
Holding
she got
hands
her
in a
chest
club.
out, and it's just alluding like a sexual connotation.
kind of thing.
Really?
Now,
Yes.
granted, we've
That
heard
looks
some
sexual?
stories.
Look
A little
at
bit.
Martin Luther King eyes, looking like, you know what I'm saying, like he trying to kiss.
I mean,
sexy,
it look
like,
a little intimate, and she looking like,
and
I don't
absolutely
know.
not. This is a man.
It looked like she's gonna say bow, bow, bow,
My
bow.
Oh my God!
Does it
please,
not?
Please,
No.
please.
Does it
please.
not?
It does. This man then march miles and miles and miles and miles for the people that's the same color as him. Why play with this man?
Like, I get it
what?
too. To your point, Junie, like it's entertainment. I would have liked for her to use a different type.
Maybe that was her way of showing her recognition for him, and
And it
saying that,
was.
you know, like I love this man.
It was, but in her ignorance,
Join it, please.
hush. In her ignorance, Bernice politely tapped her as an elder, as a daughter.
Don't do that.
Don't do that to my dad.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Okay?
Yeah.
And respectfully, you know, Sexy Red was like, "You right."
She back. She said,
She
"Okay,
did. You got
know what,
that.
sister? You
I
got
ain't
it."
mean no harm. I
And then
just
I'm
wanted
like,
to
what the
support
daughter
you.
responded back. What she responded back. I like that too, because it was kind of like a auntie moment. Like, baby, don't be doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then, what do you
Let's do
say
better.
to the
Yeah.
the club promoters?
They
who
need to
usually
stop
use
that.
MLK and they flyers, and he's smoking weed or
That
whatnot.
they
is
doing all
so
types of stuff.
distasteful. Putting golds on them and all that. Like, that is so distasteful.
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, speaking of, Bernice's response was, "This is intentionally distasteful, dishonoring, deplorable, and disrespectful to my family and my father, who is not here to respond for himself because he was assassinated for working for your civil and human rights and to end war and poverty. Please delete."
No, like for real, she ate.
Yeah, she did.
And like when you really like look at it like that, I mean, it should never be looked any other type of way.
Yeah.
But when you really like, it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
But I think we need to see a lot of that, though. We need to see a lot of more people respectfully having a disagreement, but it not turning nasty. Because 60 Red could have took that a whole different
She could
way.
have.
Yeah.
But I commend her because her generation, you know, they see red. No pun intended. Like they just go completely off. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I thought.
So
I
that
just
was
saw
that was a great disagreement.
Yeah, it
I like that. It was a learning thing.
Classy.
Classic. All right. Well, we've already talked about that, but I really just want to know, like, how did y'all spend your MLK? Like, did y'all really march? Did you have any dreams? Did you eat barbecue?
Girl, march where?
It's me going
You
so
ain't
hard for Martin
march?
Luther King.
Where
and
am
You
I
went in
marching
the parade or anything, Junie?
No.
I understand, you know, when MLK had his time. I really understand
he had
that.
his time?
I understand when he had his
Junie.
time. But listen, Trump is the president now, so nobody is marching nowhere but to their house. Okay, let's be clear.
I'm finna
I
push
was
her,
at
y'all.
home. I was at home and I made a nice cookout with my people.
Yeah.
And that was it. That is how I spent my MLK.
That's how you spent your MLK.
I didn't really celebrate
Indeed.
this year, so I can't even act like I did.
Yeah.
Sorry, MLK. I didn't.
Oh.
But I had marched enough as a youngin', though. Okay, so now it's like me making a joke. Don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it. So how did you spend yours?
I actually was in not a few parades. I was in one parade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I attended another with my kids.
Wow.
It was grand. They were able to see and learn about MLK and the other, you know, Black folks within the community. That's how we do.
We love
Well,
that.
Child, we gonna take a little commercial break, child. Thank y'all so much. We'll be right back with Girlfriend's Guide and Unpopular Opinion coming right up after this, so stay tuned.
Joining us on social media, y'all know I got a question of the day for you. So, have you ever kept a secret that you probably should have told?
I ain't no snitch.
Got the people stuck.
I feel like, yes, I did.
I feel like I'm still holding secrets for people
Me
that I
too.
should
A lot
have
going
told.
on.
But it's like, I just like to mind my business. I don't like all, because it's like the secret. It's like, you know, the people that you can tell the secrets to. Because
But
some
what
of
if
the
people is
secrets,
telling your secrets?
it's okay.
It's okay. God, you are such a beautiful spirit.
Because it's okay. It's
Shakia?
going to always come back on them.
You over there sipping that tea, girl.
It is so good.
Okay.
Okay, no, but I have held and I'm still holding a lot of secrets.
Amen.
But then I also lay them at the feet of Jesus and I keep on moving.
For real, though.
So I try not to stress myself out about other people's stuff, but I am
Yeah.
a safe space. for
Right.
people.
Yeah,
So.
I felt that. I like being a safe space for people too. I just don't like when I hear my secrets, you know,
Yeah.
elsewhere.
And what do you do in that situation?
I just,
Is it on site?
nah, like back in my days, it probably was.
Yeah.
But it's like now, no. It's just like, okay, bet. But it's not like, okay, bet, I'm going to get you back. I'm not going to get you back. Do whatever you need to do. Long
I
as
don't
you-
know.
long as you
Sometimes
sleep
I do
better.
play karma, but
Really?
You play karma?
sometimes I play karma.
You take it into your own hands, Junie?
Sometimes it depends on the situation. It's situational. But let us know in the comments what you would do, or if you have ever held a secret that you should have told. And we'll be returning back to POV right now.
Boy, Junie got up off of that real quick. Welcome back, everyone. It's time to get real, talking about all things love, life, family, friendships, all the good stuff. You are now diving into Girlfriend's Guide. Attorney Frank Udison has gone viral with a video that has reached almost 5 million views, teaching women how to sue their exes for backing out of the marriage. Y'all heard me right. Now, hundreds of women are taking this evidence at this advice and seeking financial compensation from former partners. Take a look.
You sue your boyfriend for not marrying you? Yes, and it's easier than you think. If your loser boyfriend promised to marry you, but whipped out on that promise, then you may be able to sue him under the breach the promise law. This was made to protect couples just in case they make false promises. You may be able to sue for financial loss and emotional distress, but each case is fact specific. Follow me for more legal tips.
It sounds like fraud.
You think it's fraud?
It sounds like
I was gonna go inbox the man and ask him, can you do it for friendship breakups too?
I need what's his information? Because somebody owed me something. I know I'm good for something.
We need to drop his Instagram handle or something in the chat, y'all.
Whoa.
Now, how real do you think this is?
Like, I think
it's
it might
tax
be
time.
real.
Tax
Well, you
season's
can
gonna come
sue
up.
for literally anything.
I think exactly. So I think it might be some truth to it. Now, did he lay out all the specifics in the fine print? Maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
there is some specific details in there because he said it's fact. Like you gotta come with your facts, you know,
Right.
in order to really build a case.
Yeah.
So I don't know, y'all, but I'm willing to look into it.
So would you sue any of your exes?
Would I sue it? You know, I have never been like proposed to, so I don't think I qualify because I think you had to have been proposed to because he said if your loser boyfriend and
But he
then there
said
was
made
a
a
little ring,
promise.
made a
I
promise
got
to
made
marry.
a promise.
Oh,
I'm
well, I
coming
mean,
for you.
everybody I done been in contact with has promised to marry.
We coming for
So
y'all.
maybe I can.
Well, how far can you go back? Like, because
And
high
how many
school-
years did you need to be together? See, these are the
These
questions
are the-
that need
it's gray.
answers.
It's a gray area because back in high school, I had promise rings.
That's the fine print. That's the fine print that we need to look into.
Okay, so look, do y'all think that if more people knew about this, how do you think that'll stop people from wasting people's time? Because you can get sued for this.
It would, but it will also make men only date you up until that certain point. So if it's like a
Ooh, and then they would be like, all right, bye.
5 months, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's better
Oh.
than 5 years or something. Waste my time for that long.
I don't want to waste my time for 5 months.
Me neither.
I don't want to do that.
But I'm saying, like, if more people knew about it, I feel like it'll stop all the time wasting. What?
Well, what's
What we
an
doing?
alternative
I
to
don't
this
know.
then? Other than suing somebody for time wasted, what other type of get back or
I'm not sure if you
repercussion?
want my get back, baby.
We on
Junie,
TV.
what's up today?
I don't know. It kind of feel like Friday.
I think it's all black today.
She got that all black and that red.
Listen, what's up?
You know, I went with a red lip and it was giving mob.
It is. That is the vibe.
Giving blood.
It's sexy.
It's
But I say no get back though. Just
no
move
get back.
on.
Just move
Yeah,
on.
we can't play God. In all honesty, like we can't play God. You know, like for people who have relationships that have failed, like it's kind of just like you got to let it be what it is.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day,
The day got
the
the
day
day got
gonna
in.
end. Okay.
Well, before the day ends, the definition of breach of promise is a common law tort that refers to breaking a promise to marry someone. It's also known as a broken engagement. A promise to marry is treated as a contract, and the non-breaching party may be entitled to damages.
Because you done broke my heart.
My
Yeah.
heart, wasted my time.
Like a heartbreak hurts.
Yeah.
Like it physically hurts.
People die from heartbreak.
Literally. So you could have killed me. Okay.
oh, is this premeditated murder?
No,
Oh
is that-
my God, is it?
OMG, no, for real. This
Girl,
is not funny.
I got to go. Because so many people done try to murder me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, for real. Why would you even wake that up in my brain?
Oh my God.
We need answers.
OMG, yes.
We need
Like,
answers.
you try to destroy,
I
like,
can't.
destroy
You really try to
as
take
a
me out the
person.
game by breaking my heart.
But are these lawsuits a way to hold people accountable?
Yes.
I think
And
so.
will it truly hold up in court? Like, who's been successful in this, and how much money did they get?
We should probably look into that.
Yeah, we
Because what
should.
if people have really made millions of dollars just by suing their ex and then probably ended up dead months later?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I won't even play with you. Don't even worry about me. I ain't.
If
I'm
you
not
think
doing
about one, you got to think about the other.
Yeah, you
Action,
do.
consequence.
Especially
Action,
if
consequence.
it
Action,
if
reaction.
it went bad, and it's like you get a letter in the mail and you already hate your ex, and you get a letter in the mail like, I'm suing you.
Oh, what?
I'm suing you for never
then-
marrying me.
And then what if
I don't
y'all
even
got
like
kids
you and I'm just
together?
suing you.
What if y'all got kids together? Does that add on?
Yeah.
Do you get
Is it
more
like a
money for the
tax credit?
kids? Girl, I don't know.
I'm not playing with these
I
men.
don't know.
These men be
Can we
losing
put
their
his
mind.
commercial back up again for the folks that made?
We need his Instagram handle and TikTok handle.
I'm not doing it.
It's almost at 5
You
million
sue your
views. I'm sure it's not hard to
boyfriend for not
find.
marrying
Here we
you?
go.
Yes, and it's easy.
Win Bigelow. Okay, Win Bigelow.
But
Look.
without on that promise, then you may be able to sue him under the breach the promise law. This was made to protect couples just in case they make false promises. You may be able to sue for financial loss and emotional distress, but each case is fact specific. Follow me for more legal tips.
Facts.
Win
Specific.
big law. I know that's right.
I want
honey.
Kim. If Kim K my lawyer, cause she be winning or she be doing something. Kim K
He
can
sound
get
like
me
he
on
know a
it.
little something too. He done found that law out of thin air.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to move on, okay? Because y'all are out of control. Here we are with unpopular opinion, y'all. All right. So this is a little, I don't know. But here we go. Let's talk about tipping etiquette because it can be complicated. Right. That's a good. With rising menu prices and mandatory 20% gratuities and even tipping options at self-checkouts, Americans are tipping less and they're frustrated even the more. So when it comes to tipping, are you tipping bigger or are you doing the standard percentage?
It depends how much I got that day. Like I hate how now it feels like when you go somewhere, you're obligated.
Yeah.
They don't even ask you. First of all, it's already added. Okay, whatever. And then when your waiter come or your waitress come, they're looking at you like straight in the eyes, like,
You gonna tip?
yeah, like what? They already took the money away.
It is.
See, I don't like that. I
don't like
first of all-
that.
First of all, let's be clear. Any restaurant that we go to, we can make all of this stuff at home.
Right.
Let's be clear. I'm going out to a restaurant for the experience. I'm
Right.
here for the ambiance.
Right.
Okay. I'm here to enjoy the setting and everything that you have to offer as an experience as a restaurant. I need for that meal to come out of that kitchen as if you are serving your manager.
Right.
You understand me? Okay. You want a big tip? You need to give me great service. I
Yes.
need the same type of service that you would give on an interview.
Yeah.
Homegirl, homeboy. Okay. If you're not giving me that, then why in the world are you sitting here in front of me, standing in front of me with your hand out waiting for a tip?
Yeah.
Baby, no, I'm so sorry. I tip people who give me great service.
Right.
Because like I said, I can make these meals at my house.
Right.
Okay, so I think there's a bigger issue outside of this. The federal amount for a minimum wage is $7.25.
What that got to do with me, baby?
But
Take
listen,
that up with
You decided to go get that service job.
Miss Mabiana. Junie is on what
Baby, because I don't understand sometimes. I don't
so
understand.
if an employer were to raise the minimum wage,
Yeah.
then the waitress or the waiter wouldn't be as needy for a tip.
Correct.
Also, that's so yes, I agree. But also, like, when you signed that job application, you knew exactly what you were signing up for.
Take
so
your
you
time.
saw that
Take your
wage.
time,
Hello.
Pastor.
You
Yeah.
saw that wage and you
Yeah.
said, okay, I can do this. Or
Yeah.
okay, this is doable for me. Or whatever your circumstances was in that moment where you
Yeah.
signed that job application, you said yes. Okay. So you agreed to all of the terms
They
and
did.
everything that comes with that position.
So is the issue the waiter or the waitress expecting or demanding you to tip more than what's already on the receipt, or the initial need to have to tip anyway?
This is the thing. I honestly feel like before all that demanding energy and all of that weird energy
Yeah.
they had coming, people was tipping based off how you treat them.
Exactly. The
Now,
experience.
Customer service.
It is
Exactly.
so uncomfortable, not even in just restaurants. I get massages a lot. These people will literally ask you like, are you tipping?
Yeah.
Can you hold on? Like,
At that very moment, no.
yeah, exactly.
And then you got the DoorDash people.
No, because that is
Yeah.
so, it's honestly rude. It is rude. Because you don't know what, don't pocket watch me.
Yeah.
You don't know what I
Yes.
got going on.
Correct.
This might have been my last of my last to come in here and do whatever I'm doing
Yeah.
right,
Right.
now just to satisfy myself.
Right.
Well, over across seas,
Seriously.
they don't even tip. There is not even a such thing. There's not even a line on the paper for tipping.
This is America.
This is America.
It's just greedy.
Well,
And that's rude. I'm sorry. That is so rude. Stop asking people for tips. That is so rude and just distasteful. Stop asking. You were literally like homeless asking for money. Stop.
Because they're gonna do
I
it
don't like
anyways.
that.
Just be a great
Do your job.
waitress, do your job.
Do your
and
job.
you're gonna
Give
get a
good
tip.
customer service, and you will get tipped well. That's all you have to do. You're
That's
literally
it.
there to do your job. Do your job, you'll get tipped.
Now, okay, so aside from the person doing their job, let's hold the management accountable. Now, do you think that the new amount of tipping, which starts at 20, it used to be like 18%.
Yeah.
Now it's 20, then you got 25, then you got, like, do you adhere to the 20, the 25?
If my
or do you
service-
do the 18%?
If my service reciprocated that, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
I will
service.
tip big if you give me good conversation, good service. Like you made sure my food came out the way it was supposed to come out. I ain't had to send it back 4 or 5 times, and now I'm irritated. I don't want to eat no more. I don't got no appetite.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If everything went the way the experience is supposed to go when you go into a restaurant. Now I know some things is out of waiters and waitresses' control,
Sure.
but also make the experience better. Like
So if you go to the
Yeah.
Chinese restaurant, y'all tipping somebody? Or is a tip only for when you sit down to eat?
no, I mean.
Just based off how I feel.
Yeah, it's
is based
situational.
how I
Because
feel.
if you standing up there and you on the phone and you trying to talk to me and take my order at the Ching Ching place, like that's
Yeah,
gonna
you're
make
not
me
getting
mad.
nothing.
I'm not doing this with you, not ching ching. Today's affirmation is I can control my emotions, Junie. They do not control me. And
They
on
don't.
that note,
They
we
don't, baby,
appreciate
they
y'all
don't.
watching POV. Join us again tomorrow at 7:30. Bye.